Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In the previous episode we went to an ocean monument to gather up some sponges, and we also died, managed to get our stuff back, and then we came over here to where we're going to build the mob farm and use those sponges to drain the water out of this section here. So what we are going to do now is continue digging this area out. So I'm going to crack on with this and I'll bring you back in a little while. Right, this is now all dug out and I've just thrown my pickaxe on the floor. So we're down at bedrock level now, level 5. I'm going to go around and tidy the walls up and just replace all this with stone. But what I want to do now is, well, we're going to have to head back to the base because I don't think I've got many magma. No, I've got no magma blocks. So we need to head back to the base, get some magma blocks so we can start work on the floor. So we're going to have rails just picking up the drops. In the previous season I did it so all of this was magma blocks, but I think that's a tad unnecessary. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So that's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So we're going to put magma blocks, I'd say, this area. So we've got water streams pushing the mobs down into here, and then they'll just die on top of the magma blocks. So, like I said, I've got to go get some magma blocks and then get some rails, and then we can start work on some platforms. So I'm going to go grab a few things and I'll see you in a little while. Right, I've died. Where's the dolphins gone? So I just had 2 dolphins following me, and because I don't have depth stride or anything, it's taken me barely any time at all to get over to here. So I've got about another 800 blocks to go before I find where I died, so I'll bring you back then. Right, we've made it back in time. What can we drop? That spiderite string. We don't need all this stone. Get rid of the carrot. That. Right, if we put these on, right, what things can we drop that we desperately don't need? We don't need that. Don't need the carrot. Don't need that. Got the gunpowder there. Get rid of those planks. Yep, I think that's everything. Alright, we are good to go. While I'm here though, what I was doing, seeing as I don't have many rockets left, they were going to make some. And then I fell from a high place. So you can just grab this stone. Yeah. Actually, no, we can't grab the stone, can we? Because we need to pick this back up. Right, I'm going to get myself sorted and I'll see you back at the base. Right, welcome back everyone. We're starting work on the platforms now. We've got the magma blocks in place with the rails. So they're just going to end up down in this area here. Yeah, that's about it. We're going to dig back a couple of blocks on either side. And then we can start work on the, like I said, on the platforms. So, before I do anything though, I need to go and repair my picks. So I am going to go back to the base and I'll get these repaired up and I'll see you then. Welcome back. We now have the bottom 4 spawning platforms in place. They're all hooked up and ready to go, and I'm just in the process of building another layer on top. If we just break this one, let's just climb up, put the torch back down. You can see where this blue line is, that is the top of the first sub chunk. So if we, the beacon will be removed eventually. If we just have one more layer at this height, we're well below that, so we should get the fastest spawn rates in theory. So I'm gonna add these 4 layers on now. I've got to fill that one in, but I've got that one and that one. And then when we're done there, we can start work on hooking up some redstone. So I'm going to crack on with this and I'll see you in a bit. Right, we now have our 4 spawning platforms in. They're all lit up at the moment. And there's the bottom 4. Right, what we need to do now is on top of these we need to slab it and down here, so nothing can spawn down here. Ooh, a shiver. The next thing we need to do is, as I said, is get all the redstone components in place. So I'm going to have to head back to the base again because I'm a bit stupid and forgot to bring the rest of the things. And so, yeah, I'm going to head back to the base because we need a load of dispensers. I mean, there's 8 on each one, so that's what, 8, 16, 32. And then we need all the redstone and the repeaters. And then we need to make a clock. So I'm going to head back to the base and I'll see you when we've got everything we need. We now have this side all hooked up in a loop, or this level, not side, this level. I need to come up to this one now and not fall down the hole. Now I just need to do the exact same thing what I've done here. Got 4 repeaters into the dispensers, redstone all around, and we've got repeaters on either side just to extend that signal around, and it's the same on all 4 sides. So now I'm going to do the same for up here, and then we need to work out a clock system. So I'm going to have a look at some tutorials and I'll bring you back in a little while. Welcome back. I've made a slight change to this. It was running all the way around in a loop. I've now cut it off down here, and it's just coming up these couple of slabs and round this way, and I'm thinking that should have enough. Problem with having haste. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's working. So now this is flooding out, and it should take, well, there's 3 stacks in there in a hop clock, and when that turns off this shall get unpowered and it should bring the water back in. So now what we have to do is get plenty of buckets. So I'm going to grab an empty shock box if I have one, which I probably haven't. I was only kelp in here, so there's only 32 buckets. That's 21. Another half stack should do it, I think. Perfect. That can go in there, and that can go back in there. I still need to figure out the collection system. Oh, and I have set up another portal, so it says flying all the way back. Oh, it's about 2,000 blocks away. So I'm going to now get some, well, empty my inventory first, then get some water in the buckets, fill those up. Ah, there's the hoppers. Couldn't find them just. But, well. We know where they are now. That can go in there. Redstone can go in there. Comparators, repeaters, torches. That can go back in there. Right, I'm going to go get some water. I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, all the water is in, and it looks like it's all working just fine. Yep. Oh, we need to get rid of that torch. So that can just drop down to the bottom. I need to close this gap up. Everything seems to be working just fine now. They should. Let's just go and check, see how long's left. Oh, you've gone off, but why haven't you come back in? Of course, it's me, I'm being an idiot. If we take that stack out, so it's just 2 stacks. Now it's going to bring all the water back in. So it will allow mobs to spawn, which you may be getting, to be honest. Just have a quick look. Well, that's not looking too promising, but I do need to close this off and have a quick scan around the area to see if there are any caves. But as I say, I'm going to close this up now. Then next thing we need to do is start work on the collection system. So I'm going to go back to the skeleton and spider spawner, because I've got an auto collection system set up there, so I can just copy that and place it over here. But I was going to bring it into here. I think what I'll do is split them off to the sides and have storage off here, up to about there, then we can have a couple of chests worth of storage on either side. So I'm going to figure out what I need and I'll bring you back in a little while. Right, welcome back. This is now all set up and ready to rock. I've changed it from a dual one just to a single, just for simplicity's sake. So that's all set up and everything and collecting drops when it starts being active. Now we've got everything coming in. I'm not going any filters in, I'm done to the point, because we're not going to be here that often. And it's basically just so we can acquire some gunpowder. That's the word I was looking for. So I need to head back to the base in a minute, get some empty shulker boxes, load all these up and take them back to the base. And next thing I need to do really is put a slabbed roof on top of this and then search out to see if there's any caves nearby that we need to light up. So I'm going to continue doing this and I shall bring you back when I've made some progress. Right, welcome back. This is all set up now. I've just made a hole around here just so I can get in and out for now, but I've got a little AFK box up there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go AFK for a bit. Actually no, I need to leave that open so I can get back out. There's nothing in there. This is what was in there to begin with, and some arrows as well, but I'm not going to actually, I'll do that. But that was what was in there earlier, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to go AFK for a little bit and I'll bring you back when I come back. So let's just that one here. So we need to now be able to land in there, which didn't work. Try again. Nope. Let's try one more time. There we go. Beautifully done. So I'm going to close this up, close that up, and I'll see you in a little while. Right, welcome back. I've been AFK for about 2 hours, something like that. So let's see what we have collected. Ah, there it is. Look, I can hear some spiders. Let this go back up. That's not too bad for a couple of hours. I mean, this is the main thing we want, gunpowder. So everything else is a nice byproduct of this. So I think we can call this a success. That doesn't need to be there, does it? Get rid of that. So yeah, let's get some blocks. Just want to pillar up and cover this hole back in wherever it was, this side. But I'm not going to be able to get there, am I? Let's do that. And that's that all done. Oh, I've got no stone. No. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I shall catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.